Dan, welcome to my channel, Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily all signs collective reading. It is available to you whenever you find it. I do believe that the readings are timeless, but it is originally created for Monday, the 5th of December. Sorry guys, I'm really tired today. I'm getting to this very, very late. I don't know, something's up. My clock is off. So, my insomnia, or whatever, my lack of sleep had me up last night at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't fall back to sleep. So, I'm filming this later. Anyways, what do I normally say? In the drop-down menu, please check, if you're new to the channel, please check out the drop-down menu below. In there is housekeeping rules, what decks I'm using, how to contact me via social media for a private reading, or just follow me, and easy ways to support the channel. Best way to do that is to hit the thumbs up button. That lets me know you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel, share the video out, and leave me a question or comment. I will be referring back to the Sunday underpinning reading, which I filmed and released yesterday, so if you hear me talking about cards you don't see here in this video, that video is what I'm referencing to, and it populates in the lower left-hand corner at the end of this video. Alright, so let's see what the cards want to tell us today. I think I can get through this reading. I'm like wiped out. I just took a hot bath. A salt bath. Just kind of clean up my energy. Alright, nice clean cut there. And our card for the day is the Fool. Major Arcana. I will take it. The Fool is the beginning of the Major Arcana, so this is definitely a shout out to new beginnings, exciting adventures, opportunities coming our way. Some opportunities that, you know, others may think we're foolish for taking, or think that, you know, we're not seeing maybe the long-term goal or picture. You know, how do I want to explain this? Alright, so yesterday's Sunday reading, God, I'm tired, guys. Alright, yesterday's Sunday reading had the Page of Pentacles. And what I'm saying about that is that he was creating something material, but learning as he goes. And that falls in line to me with the Fool's energy. Right? And did we have the Fool? No, we didn't have the Fool in the clarifiers with the Hermit. I knew we had a Major Arcana in the clarifiers yesterday. He's associated with the planet Uranus, which is kind of like expect the unexpected sort of scenario. So when the energy of the Fool card shows up, it's kind of like be open to anything and everything and explore, right? Have fun with it while you do it. Yes, it might feel unknown. Yes, it might feel dangerous. Yes, it might be, you know, ways of thinking, acting, speaking that we haven't done so in the past. But it's sometimes changing things up or seeking out new opportunities can create change in us and starts our journey all over again, if that makes sense. That's why the Fool is the beginning of the set out of the journey in the Major Arcana. So with that Page of Pentacles, we had those two pages in the Sunday reading. It felt like to me something internal within us is building. There's like an opportunity to pursue, create, and learn as we go. And the Fool backs that up for me from yesterday's reading, if that makes sense, right? But to me, this being Major Arcana says to me that this is a bigger thing than maybe even we know, right? There might be a little bit more energy, outcome, success than we understand. I need water, sorry. So it's about, to me, expecting the unexpected, having an open heart and mind, being adventurous, setting off in a new path, a new journey towards a new desire, not really worrying so much how we get there or when we get there, but taking it in as we get there. Does that make sense? Like, to me, the Fool is very much in the present moment rather than like worrying about the past or trying to, you know, plan his future. He's just kind of along for the journey and open to whatever may come, right? And there are some, I'm not going to say that this is like some easy breezy card, because the mountain range behind him says to me that this, for some of you, could be challenging. There's going to be ups and downs in this new choice or this new journey, this new desire that you're trying to move yourself towards, right? But with the Fool's energy, or his optimism, so to speak, he's wide open, right? He kind of, how do I want to put this? Like, I'm thinking about the law of attraction, you know how they talk about set your vibration to the thing that you want. That's kind of the Fool, but the Fool can also be like a fool in the sense that we have to sort of set the vibration and then, you know, take the next in the moment steps as they come to us through our intuitive guidance or emotional guidance, whichever way you work, or our own logic and intelligence, whatever is your, you know, strong suit and how you make your decisions, and use that to move us forward in the moment rather than having a full spread out plan, right? Or having a blueprint to how we're going to create this to make it happen. There's a certain amount of allowing the universe into play or to show us along the way the journey of the Fool. And that's sort of his openness, and that's also the unexpected factor of his nature. With the 2 pages that we see in Sunday's reading, it does feel to me like there's huge opportunities here to move towards creating something very solid. The Page of Pentacles, just from the sheer fact that he is Pentacles, says to me that, you know, we can, you know, rely on ourselves, rely on our decisions, be discerning, but be discerning more in the moment rather than planning, if that makes any sense. And we're not alone. I've never, is that an alligator next to his foot? I don't know that I've ever noticed an alligator on the Fool card, but there is this, always this depiction of him kind of being close to the edge of a cliff, right? And this card has that also. And is he willing to, like, step off the cliff? Is he willing to take the risk, even though it might feel unknown or, you know, potentially dangerous? It's kind of like the Fool says, go for it. And that's sort of why they call him the Fool. He can be, you know, one of the most daring cards in the deck because he is so just open to whatever life gives him, whatever he can experience. He like soaks it in, sucks it up, and takes it all in, the good, the bad, and all of that. And he also represents, you know, the beginning of a new chapter, a new journey. And he has everything he needs in his little knapsack hanging off of his back there. You know, he's quite a content card. So again, I think in yesterday's reading I said something about being careful, like, where we focus our attention. That non-duality card in the Divine Abundance deck, in the Oracle deck, was kind of telling me a little bit about don't get caught up in the good and the bad, the right or the wrong, the light or the dark, just kind of take it all in. And that sort of also is the Fool's message, right? He just sort of takes it all in and experiences it in the moment and finds enjoyment and excitement and adventure in all of it, rather than getting, you know, stifled up and saying, oh, I can't deal with this person. No, don't go down that route. Stay open, optimistic, positive, and keep heading towards, you know, the horizon, so to speak. Even if some of you might still be figuring out the goal. That's why there was 2 pages in it for the weekly, is we might be still figuring out and determining, okay, what is it that I do want in my life physically that will make me happy and emotionally, and then how do I go about getting there? Well, the Fool says, okay, let's just start heading there. Head towards happiness and see what comes into our path, because that might be the answer that the pages want to deliver to us, if that makes sense, this week. Or, you know, at least it keeps us open to the experience and the enjoyment of the experience. And again, you know, the stone for the week is that word give. Give yourself this opportunity to explore, be adventurous, open-minded, shift up plans, you know, film late like I'm doing today. Hopefully this video makes sense tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm not going to get too caught up in all of that other stuff. I'm just going to keep going on the journey, and that's sort of what the Fool asks us to do today. So let's look to the Divine Abundance card. Okay, we have right action, and she's giving me some foolish vibes. She's definitely like dancing her way into the future, future facing. And it says, what? does that say? Aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. Wow. Again, very much open. And they're actually both kind of facing in the same direction, male and female. And remember we saw that balance in yesterday's reading of male and female. The Fool here, well, they're kind of gender non-binary, but whatever, usually depicted as a male. And this is definitely a woman, but they're both like open-armed, moving towards the future, taking what's good, what's bad, not putting too many labels on it, and just seeing what the next chapter is, what doors are opening for us, rather than, you know, focusing on maybe what's changed, closed, or didn't work out. Does that make sense? And so the right action here would be to move with the changes, within the changes. You know, it's kind of like that thing that I say with the Tower card, let go or be dragged. You know, it's like we're not going to, we can turn this into an adventure and an opportunity, and maybe create a map or a blueprint towards what it is we now want, because things have taken change, shifted, or are now different. Does that make sense? So let's go to the clarifiers. First we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'll take it. Aces are always unexpected. It pairs nicely with the Uranus factor of the Fool, in the sense that it's a brand new journey, it's a new opportunity, it's coming at us in the 3D, as far as it being a Pentacles card. This could be an opportunity for us to be figuring out what it is that Page of Pentacles was creating through his solar plexus chakra in yesterday's reading. You know, the ideas might be coming to us out of the blue. You know, this could be money-making ideas, better ideas in relationships, how to, you know, nurture and harbor our work environment, whatever it may be. It's an opportunity here that we need to take and utilize to our advantage, and we certainly have the opportunity to do so. The next card, next card is the Ace of Swords. I'll say this. Excuse me. I will say this to you guys. Neptune just went direct, and I was unaware of that, and I was, you know, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and I'm a Pisces, and today was a very strange, calm day for me. I've been rather really off-center and emotional for the last few weeks, and I don't know, just something settled in me. And so Neptune has gone direct, and maybe this is the new thought that the Ace of Swords and the new opportunities that the Ace of Pentacles would represent. These are definitely, should be things that are coming out as kind of either out of the blue, totally unexpected, totally like aha moments, you know? Why didn't I think of that sooner? That's the vibe that I'm getting from these two aces. But as these opportunities of new thought or new ways of being, acting, creating in our lives, as we grab hold of them and move forward with them through this right action card, right, we get the opportunity to teach those pages that we see underpinning this week's readings. And there was that Eight of Wands in the midweek, so this is going to move quickly too with these aces. Like, this is, let me see what the third clarifier is. Okay, Page of Swords. So this is that learning in the moment card, right? He is the private investigator of the deck, but now we've seen in 2 readings this week, 3 of the pages and 2 of the aces, so something is definitely afoot. Like something, there's an opportunity for us to give ourselves room for change, optimism, learning, new thought, new ways of communicating. You know, maybe it's communicating our needs in a different way, or, you know, just creating a better life that suits us better. But in aces, to me, also are, you know, the number 1, essentially, in tarot. It's how I look at the ace. And so the focus should be on the self, and we saw that a lot in the underpinning energy of this week. So it's like, the question is what do we want? And even if, like, Some of us may not even know what we want. That's what these aces are coming to us and like surprising us with, is maybe new information, new ideas. The pages also always bring messages with them too. So there's new opportunities here to shift, change, and grow towards something that can be quite like positive for us, is my feeling. That's just the general vibe that I'm getting from this. And with the give stone underneath all of this, it's like, give yourself the opportunity to step outside of the box. Give yourself the opportunity to attempt to try and do something different. Give yourself the opportunity to flow with the changes rather than resist and fight against them. That's sort of also the non-duality. Because spirit is involved in everything, right? And if we trust in that and we live in that, no matter what's going on around us, it's still moving us in the right direction, right? Like we see with this right action card, it's like giving ourselves over to the experience and just being like, okay, what is this here for me? What can it teach me? What can it show me? What can it give me? Even if at first it feels like, you know, things are falling away in the process. All right, so let's go to the grounding stone. All right, I'll take it. Word is desire, guys. Grounding, what is it that we desire? What is it that we want? We don't necessarily have to be super clear on it, is my feeling just yet. I think that that's the 2 pages and also the Fool's energy. But if we're desiring just to even feel better, like something as vague and as broad as that, and we set ourselves and ground ourselves and give, remember there's that grounding stone this week, give ourselves the opportunity to just dwell for a few minutes in the desire of that, we can set that like desire point in our vibration so that the universe can kind of bring it back to us, right? Or can kind of hand it back to us through the surprise of these aces and through the openness of the Fool today. I hope that makes sense, you guys. That is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the readings and if they're helping. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and take care. Bye-bye.